We are at the Beattie Mansion. Beattie Mansion. I keep going to the Beattie. Oh, what was that? Maybe that was just a flash and I didn't know where I was. And anyways, we are gonna do a little walk around. And show you guys a little bit of this mansion. This is the air conditioned, one of the air conditioned rooms you get to stay in. Yay! Because the rest of the house is not air conditioned or heated. So you got a bunk room and this room. This is a work room basically. And then you have the rest of the story. Wait, that's something else. Okay. Whatever you feel like bringing. I'm gonna take them in the other room, just show them all. Big doors, real tall. Leave them shut so you can keep your air conditioning in your room. I will meet you out front. Watch out for the. Out on the steps. I mean, out on the patio. You're gonna go brave the mosquitoes. Oh, you said out front. I mean, not out front. The fireplace room. Oh, across the hall. Okay. So, light switches. Some of the lights still work, some of it does not. This is really cool doors. There's actually another set of doors through there that goes out to the huge front walkway thing here. You got, well, it's hard to see. Anyway, there's two of them, double on each side. And this wing and the new wing, which was still built in the 1800s. We have some camera setup. They said they'd like to play the piano. We'll find out. That couch over there was left. Yeah, that's me. After a fraternity had this place last, and then it went to private ownership. They wanted to make it into a bed and breakfast, I think, and then it became what it is right now. I take my chances and sit on this chair. It's covered in a dust cloth. So, anyone else been here? I left one off. The Beattie Mansion in St. Joseph, Missouri. And it's pretty cool. But sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, my phone. People, cats. I don't know. That is a recording device over there. That is one of our cameras. We've got a bunch. This mansion was built in the mid 1800s by a man and his wife, Armstrong Beattie. And he was a banker and a millionaire. He built this original addition here when he moved in. He was the mayor of St. Joseph 5 times elected, I believe. They said he resided in this house for a few years, never had any kids, raised nephews and nieces and things like that in here. And when he passed away, they got a majority of his money. His wife fell down the stairs shortly after his death and died a couple years later as an invalid in bed, apparently. Never got to use any of the wealth she got, which is about a third of the estate, we were told. And this then was sold to a Mormon, what would they call it? A Mormon respite? Anyways, it became a home for veterans and whatever else made it in here. Anyways, Mormon ran. They added the addition next door shortly thereafter to match this one. There is a full basement under here with a full kitchen and slave quarters / servant quarters. It has been piecemealed and added to. Those are not original pipes up there that are on this, you can see many times. Its last use was as a fraternity house, and they made several rooms, including this one, into one of their gathering rooms. But at one point, there were 36 bedrooms in the house. And they added just about anywhere they could in a closet, toilets and or showers to make it up to code. It had a fire alarm system, which you'll see no longer works. The sprinkler system was installed in the late early 1900s and hasn't been serviced since 1981, we were told, I believe, and does not work. What else? I may have to use my headlamp because this light might go out. But so that's kind of where we're at with this. We're gonna explore it. You can see one of the stairwells there. There's a second floor and a basement. And on the second floor, there's supposed to be a young girl and the lady in the house. What was her first name? Elizabeth? Liza. Eliza. Or Beattie. She's supposed to be up there. We'll show you their wing, and their rooms are pretty much original sizing and all. Carl's down in the basement. John and Joe on the third floor, right? John and Joe? Yep, John. And Joe? Isn't there a Joe on the third floor too? Joe and George. Okay, Joe and George, that's right. And then there's a little girl and several other children that run around supposedly. Been known to hear giggles, feel things. The fire alarm has been known to go off apparently a couple of times by itself, even though it can't because it doesn't have any power to it. They double checked that it does not have any kind of power. Most of the house has no power, technically. They've ran some new lighting and wiring, so a majority of the outlet lights don't work, but they have added some new wiring over the years just to make it usable. There's no heat, no electric in most of the house. No heat or air conditioning in most of the house, although it's pretty comfortable right now. The second floor is a little warm, but as the night cools off and the wind starts blowing through, I don't think it'll be so bad. I would sit out there, except I'm gonna have to put on bug spray, and I still might later because the mosquitoes are horrible. If you were to go out there right now, you could. The second floor one would be better, but it's not safe at the moment. They're still working on the house, so there's a couple areas you can't go into, and very few. And it's just for safety. Anyways, if we go up and we can look out the window, though, we'll be able to see the river. Hopefully, I know it's night. But this house had a perfect view of the riverfront. That's why he liked it. And that's where his room had the best view of the riverfront. This, if you look from the street, this looks like you have to hike up half a mile. Thankfully, they have a little parking lot around the backside, and you can go right up to a door that's only a few steps. Or we would probably have died trying to get gear in here. We'd have like one camera. You'd be it. This is it. Live and whatever can fit on me. That's it. I know no more. We've been up and down those stairs a lot. They're not bad. They go up and down. They creak a lot. We haven't had a lot to say about yet, although we keep seeing what we think is like a shadow kind of walking around on the second floor. We both kind of seen something, and we had a frog that was creepy out the back. He was outside the back door. Pretty dry. Doesn't smell musty or humid in here. There aren't any bugs. They spray and do stuff. Rats, raccoons, none of that stuff's in here, even though it's not being lived in. You do have a bunk room, and I wish I remember what she told me his name was. Harvey? Is that Harvey? Something like that. I'm gonna have to ask her again what his name was up there on the wall. And tell me, who knows? Is that a moose? A very large deer? That's a huge deer. Has to be a moose or an elk, right? Is that a moose or an elk? Or that can't be. That's not a moose. Moose would have the weird. All of them have the weird ears, don't they? And horns. I mean, an elk. Well, they're both male and female. I don't know. I don't live in Maine. I just know they're big. I've seen one in real life. I just don't know. I honestly don't know the difference. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know the difference. Here, you want me to see here if I can see if this has got some juice to it. Yeah. I actually might give you the good one if this one doesn't want to turn on. Oh, it does. Okay.
Oh, I know. I'm making.
Okay.
Gotta remember not to yell.
Yeah, I'm probably too loud. I might move mine down. We got the mics on tonight just so we don't have to yell across the room when we're sitting in places.
I know I'm moving.
Anyways, I don't know, moose or no, something like that. He's big. I wouldn't want to meet him out in the wild. I think he would probably hurt. Also, he looks like he's looking at me right now. Stop looking at me.
Giving you the side eye.
He is.
Now, supposedly in here, children
Yeah, like to play and
like
ride.
to play.
To
And
ride him up there.
what is that? The SLS?
Yeah, an SLS camera.
Yeah, it shows that the kids like to play on the chandelier because supposedly children's spirits, they don't really stick to the ground. They kind of are higher up.
They float.
They float a little.
Cool teddy bear over there. Ooh. Ooh.
What we should do tomorrow is do a daytime tour.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least just a.
Oopsie.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I did.
Why are you blinding?
I was switching my lighting for these people, okay? All right. This couch is a unique couch. Look at this. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw it.
Dropping stuff.
It's not good. I don't know if you guys saw it.
It's a custom made like half circle.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. It's pretty crazy. They had to build it in here. It was built for the fraternity house. Okay, where to? Down the hall? Around the corner.
I want to take a nap.
Me too.
All right, let's get out of here because that thing keeps yelling at us.
Yeah, we're gonna go walk around here, guys. So, main hallway of the original part of the house. What is hanging down my leg? Oh,
oh, stop. Let me get out.
Okay. So, this was the original front door entryway. Faced Main Street. Now it does not. They changed it at some point over the years. This is not the original manifestation of this house. You have a bunk room. Like I said, there's beds and stuff in here. Woo! There's a full bathroom with a shower. Don't even see our mess in there. Not really much to see, but there's a kitchen. You do have access to some power in here and a microwave. This is the dumbwaiter from the basement when they used to have it in the basement. There's a full refrigerator, sink, dishwasher. So you can put your stuff in here if you wish. And yeah. Where's that mustard? Mustard fell. Somebody threw the mustard out of the refrigerator. Ooh, donuts. And they're mine. Ha! So this is the original dining room area that we're in right now. Huge space. I think the bar back there was added later. But yeah, very large dining room back in the day. So you could have guests. You could have guests. And you'll notice at some point they have numbers above the doors because at one point this was a retirement home, a nursing home. The other half, there's actually call lights for the people on that side. When it was, that side was a true nursing home. There is a second bathroom that's a half bath, basically. You can't use a shower. It's in there. But everything else works. See, they even had room 0, so there's 4. So yeah, they had 30-some bedrooms in here at one point. A couple of these are locked or off limits because they're storage. I think this one's, oh no, they turned this into a bathroom over the years to make code. That actually did work, one of them. Just so you guys know, they had to add bathrooms and closets and stuff over the years. Let us know if you see something. That one's locked as storage right now. Room 2. Here.
They're either storage or unsafe. Well, not unsafe, just too much debris.
Don't know. There we go. We're gonna walk down here and sit for a few minutes.
Yeah.
So this end of the wing, you can see that on the wall back there that's kind of shiny. That's the nurse's call button thingy back in the day. Told them what room to go to. As you can see, it went up to 25 or something like that. Yeah, maybe a little weird, 26.
There's just enough fire light.
Was that there earlier?
Oh, the banister.
I'm stepping whatever's on the floor now.
Oh, the stain? Yeah, stain was there.
Sticky one.
I tried to avoid it. Do you have a light in there? Oh, do you have a light in here?
Yes, I have an hour light in here.
Pointing this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Right there.
Ah, there it is. Ta-da!
You know the big red block
Yeah,
thing?
I guess I could have turned and gotten a flare of it.
Sometimes I don't know about her.
Hey.
Big butt. That could be an elephant butt. I'm not really sure. I think it's supposed to be an elephant butt. Has an elephant head.
But all
Room
this
7s and 8. 7 actually was a handicap bathroom. Not a very good one. This is a regular bathroom right here. An old tub.
supposedly the rocking chair rocks a little bit or moves a little bit.
Don't have access to the porch on this side right now. You can walk across from the other porch. I don't think we can get out there though.
There's been shadows, there's been mist, there's been voices.
Hey, look, chairs.
Oh, yay.
Oh, not for me.
Not. Yeah. What are
Okay.
they? Oh, they're plastic.
What's moving down there? I know it has to be something hanging, but it's moving.
Okay, I'm going to turn my IR light off.
It's splintering in the light. There's a couple of fans. Oh, it's a fan thing. It's a fan pole. They do have some overhead fans they leave running for you. You can always turn them off if you want. Ooh. So we're gonna sit here for a few minutes. We're gonna give some things a try.
Yep.
You guys want to with us?
Let that record that way.
I can't read anything. I don't have my glasses on.
Well, I will put the REM pod out. It's kind of like a. I know I'm not. Nope. I'm not ready. So, REM 0, range 0, new range, temperature 0. And it seems like the temperature is pretty steady through here. I mean, the other room.
Rim.
All right.
Rim pod.
All right. Is there anybody who wishes to communicate with us? The nice lady who took us on a tour, introduced many of you to us.
Whoa.
However, I can't remember everybody's name, and I'm sorry about that. I am terrible with names.
Pretty creepy.
So if you walk up and try to touch the metal stick that's coming out of this red circle thing with the red light, you can make it make more lights. And the closer you get, the crazier the lights get. So I'm going to sit back over here.
You got the pot getting a lot of snack. There we go.
And
yeah, I'll turn the light back on for you guys. Let me do a red light though.
see my red light? No, you don't, because you've got super phone.
I'm gonna stick it up like that. So.
Oh!
Ooh.
Somebody's wishing to communicate with us.
Ooh.
Oh, you do like the lights, don't you?
Colors.
Yes.
Somebody likes to play with the lights. Look at that.
You make the other lights turn on? Yep. Ooh, there's one more color. You've got 4 of the 5 colors.
That's the REM pod going, guys. I know it's dark, but doing that so you guys can see better on the colors.
Want me to turn my lamp on or no?
No.
Okay.
I just want it to, because you can see the colors real well in this. You can see down at the end of the hall down there. There's a
Okay.
window, guys. Down there, where
okay.
that other light's at, there's a window down that way.
All right, can you step away from the lights? Oh, yep, step a little
Gotcha.
bit further back, and that green light will turn off. Okay. Because it was working fine when I walked and sat down. Okay. All right, step back. Step back. If you stop touching it, it can turn off, and then you can turn it back on again. Want me to reset it so it doesn't go crazy like this? Here, let me reset it. There's supposed to be a lot of spirits around here. Oh man, that is just...
Just turned on my camcorder, guys. Beattie Mansion.
Okay.
Oh, gotta take the thing off.
All right, I'm resetting it, sensitivity down to like second. And I reset the zone.
We're gonna try it again.
And
we're at the end of a hallway on the new floor.
And keep in mind there's
Probably round that up.
the electrical in here is old. So
Most of it doesn't work on this section.
So let's try this again. Okay, spirits, you will have to get closer to the silver stick in order to touch it.
That noise is the fan.
Yeah. Can you touch the silver stick? Can you make the colors again?
On the second floor, New Wing Beattie Mansion, St. Joseph, Missouri. A REM pod. Which is what's just going crazy if you're with us. Now it's not.
Yeah, we did some adjusting with the sensitivity.
I will
and
give
the
you
range.
guys some light. Oh, maybe. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Too much? Too much.
That's whatever.
There we go.
There you go. So you guys can see a little bit more. That rocking chair down there is supposed to be pretty active. We've had a camera on it most of the night. Can't really do much with orbs at this kind of place because there's so much dust. Nobody actually lives in it. But it's still pretty cool. Would anyone like to make contact with our REM pod? You're welcome to come back. She didn't mean to scare you off. Or make you think that you shouldn't come play.
Were you a family member who originally built this place? Were you related to the original owners of this place?
In the new section or the old section?
Well,
This
they
section
can
they
go
didn't
wherever they want.
The original owners didn't build this section.
Were you here when it was an orphanage? Were you here when it was a nursing home or a veterans home? Oh no, more of a nursing home.
They ran out of money, and then it wasn't very nice at all.
Were you here when it was a frat house?
Yeah, the last thing this place was a frat house, guys. Before it became privately owned. I see you.
Is there anybody who would like to speak to us? You don't even have to talk very much to us. Just let us know that you're here. You can touch that. You can make the rocking chair rock back and forth.
Yeah, that rocking chair is supposed to move. Yep, correct. We lost our connection with the ghost.
There's working clocks in this place as well.
Going for a ride. I'll tell you what, we're gonna go on the landing over here where a girl supposedly hung herself. This is pretty creepy.
All right, it's gonna go crazy.
So let's walk. Gotta turn my red light on so I can not kill myself. Let's walk to another location, guys. Just up the flight of stairs here.
More stairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, almost tripped on that. But the stairs are deeper than the Sally house.
Hello. Okay. I'm gonna try not to kill myself going up a set of stairs with you guys, so bear with me.
Okay, you can be on the second the landing.
Down here?
I want to try something.
Camera facing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
For what?
Looking at us while we stand on the landing.
Oh.
And
You can stand.
well, I was gonna go down there, and I guess I'm on that camera. You're on this
right here.
I'm gonna put the REM pod down one more time. I'm gonna keep it on low sensitivity.
That's supposed to be location, guys.
I don't know how well it's gonna do with my camera there either.
I'm gonna. Hey, you know what I forgot? Ah, I can tripod this.
Okay, well. Well, we can't tell if it's a spirit or just. All right.
I can't tripod it.
Keep it normal, red light only, for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. If there's somebody who wishes to communicate with us or anybody that just wants to be around, oh, yes, touch that and make the lights go off, go out. Turn on, whichever way it is. Sorry.
Okay. I don't know what you guys can see.
Can you touch the silver stick and make it turn green again? Make it turn lights turn on?
Hi guys. We'll give you guys some light. Let's see what we're looking at. We are checking out the second floor landing.
Beattie Mansion.
St. Joseph, Missouri. Our third night of the paranormal road trip.
First night wasn't very paranormal. It was exciting.
Which way you looked at it. But here we are. This landing is supposed to, this used to be open over here on the other side more, so you can see the second floor. Where they made more room.
And made more code.
Anyways, and for that, Emily supposedly flung herself over and hung herself here in this hall. So, we're checking it out.
Is your spirit here? What was your name? Oh, I guess I could get the spirit box out.
Ooh, we get spirit box this section.
All right, I'm going to turn off the REM pod because too much electrical stuff going on.
Okay, join us for spirit box here in a minute, guys. We're gonna hang out in the spirit box.
Oh, tell them that you do have to rent the place and can't be walking up to it.
Yeah, you have to make arrangements for your agents to be here. There are some places that sell tickets to do the overnight with them. That would mean you're with other people. And it's less time than what we got. We have 5 p.m. to noon like tomorrow. And you get a tour with it. It's not a bad deal for a big house. She's a little surprised it's just the two of us. We always said, well, our other option then fell through, so here we are. They ain't gonna respond to me when I ask about their place, then they aren't gonna get my money. I tried everything.
She's not talking about the spirit. She's talking about the people renting places.
Called, I emailed, Nobody answered on the one I wanted to do. So here we are. This one's pretty cool though. What'd she say? Like 27? Was it 27,000 square feet?
30s, 32, 37.
Okay, 37,000.
It was in the 30s.
It's a lot of square footage, guys. Like 2 identical wings connected through a hallway. The hallway and this wing were an addition in the 18 and 80s, after the original owner passed away. And this was sold. We might have to go find Carl in the basement in a while, but you know. Right now we're gonna see if we can talk to anybody. We like to talk. You're welcome to talk to us.
Oh, they can pick this up with my mic. Be able to hear.
Hopefully. If it's still on, anyways. It's working. I charged it up some. But if yours is going, you can get. You want mine?
No, I'll have it loud enough. You keep talking to people. You keep talking.
Sure. Well, mine's on my head, so maybe it'll catch enough of it.
Yep, you got a green head.
Green and red.
Okay, I'm putting it in the little pocket of my little pocket.
Okay.
All right. Go.
I like to use my night vision camera just to look around at stuff. See if I see anything. That's all right. That's recording. When I say night vision, I mean IR, infrared. Oh my gosh. We've done so much walking this weekend. Although, I will say this, guys, while she's getting that up. Friday night, we stayed at a place near Columbia, Missouri. Very cool, right on the Missouri River. Camped for night. Right on the river, literally. And we may or may not have taken a ride from a stranger on a boat 5 miles upriver at sunset. And then accepted drinks from said stranger. We got back. We didn't die. And we didn't get sick, so. And it was a very nice pontoon boat. And a really beautiful float down the Missouri River. We went up the river and then he let us float back with the current. So, should that happen to you at that place? Well, I think we told her where we were with Cooper's Landing in Columbia, Missouri. And should it happen to you, where this gentleman asks you if you want to go for a ride, go for the ride. Go. Just take him up on it. It's pretty cool. You probably got enough light like that. Yeah. It's a pretty cool ride. Took us about 5 miles up for us, and let's float back down to the dock. Right around sunset. And then we curled in our tents and waited for the storms that came later in the middle of the night. We did not get blown away. We were already in Kansas, so I guess. Well, we were in Kansas. It should have taken us away. Not where you go. This isn't Kansas anymore. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Something like that.
Why are we not getting anything?
I don't know. It's house. Working on a spirit box, guys. Give us a minute.
So, check your connections.
Could you get me any more? I thought I was getting pushed off the landing. Whew. Holy crapoly. I'm right here. Okay, you guys can see us. I can't read the comments, so if you guys are commenting, I'm sorry if I'm not answering any of your questions or comments or concerns, but we can't read them. We can't read them. We're sitting on a landing between. This is different because the one in the other section of the house doesn't have this kind of landing. It has a very small landing. We're sitting on a landing between the first and second floor in the new wing built in the 1880s, I believe she told us, somewhere around there. uses a convalescent home, orphanage, poor home, fraternity house. This would have been a really cool fraternity house back in the day. Let me tell you. This was built by a millionaire named Armstrong Beattie and his wife. He was a banker and the mayor of this city for 5 terms. That's really loud. Get there. Well, I'd like to have one of my eardrums left when we're done. One. I don't have to have both. And anyways, they lived here not very long. 2 years after he died, she died. She fell down. We don't know how. Fell down a flight of stairs. He had developed cholera and died from that pretty quickly. They called it intermittent cholera, I believe they said. Anyways, he died in about 2.5, 3 weeks. Went down pretty fast, supposedly. Changed his will during that time frame. Gave him 2/3 of his estate to nieces and nephews, it sounds like. And then 2 weeks after, within a few weeks of him dying, she went down a flight of stairs. Was an invalid and really never got to use this house and her stuff prior to her death 2 years later. The home was immediately sold by the family to the Mormons. Some sort of Mormon home was put in here, like a respite home, before it was sold to become sounds like somebody's fighting. Became an orphanage at one point, a poor home, convalescent home, once again, frat house. There's just a lot of stories. Anybody want to speak to us through the spirit box? You try to speak very loudly, we can try to hear you. Who would like to talk first? Also, we can't do the Ouija board here again, or at the other place. What's your name? Sounds like everybody arguing every time. Alright, one person speak at a time. What floor? Let's start over again. My name is Michelle. This is Becky. What's your name? There's a lot of yelling on there this time. You know, on a side note, if I could afford this house, I would love it. Just for the porch. I don't even care that you can only really live in like 2 rooms of the house. Fine. I'm okay with that. Just cool as hell. When did you live here? Were you part of the orphanage? Were you part of the retirement home part of it? Can you say your name really loud? Can you say hello to it back to us? This is a hello. hear this coming through. I don't know if I would love to see this house in its glory days. Oof.
Did you work here? Or did you live here? Did you live here with other family or friends? We'll try elsewhere in the building and see if we can catch anything. Garble. There's too many spirits talking.
We're gonna sit here quietly for a couple minutes. Listen to the sounds of the house. Okay, semi-quietly. But see if we hear any of our beepers, sweepers, or leapers, or creepers go off. Wait, what do we call them? Beepers?
Beepers, flashers, and
Crashers, no. Flashers.
beepers, flashers, and
Sweeps. Sweepers.
rollers.
Oh, rollers and sweepers. You know, the old style or the classic EMFs roll across. So.
Rollers, beepers, and flashers. Rollers are cat
And
balls.
beepers.
Beepers are motion sensors, and flashers are just little.
And our rollers are our EMF meters that roll across with it. I only got one out. I don't know what I do with the other one. Get from that bag down there. I'm gonna grab it. I have so much stuff in my pockets. Listen. She gets to wear this vest. We talked about this earlier. She gets to wear this fishing vest. I don't get to wear mine. I don't say nothing about it very often. First time I wore my shirt's got all the pockets for like nursing, she made fun of me. Wasn't very nice.
Check it out, whatever's happening.
She's ignoring it. I know she did it.
Yeah.
Meh. She mean. Should have brought it. I could have used it in this house. I need 27 pockets here, don't we?
I hurt your feelings if I make fun of you and you stop wearing a shirt. Oh wow, that would not peg you for that.
More like I'm not sure what I did with it. Hung it up somewhere special, I think, and either that or it ended up in the wrong laundry basket and somebody else has it in their closet and doesn't realize it yet. Like my adult son. That'd be great. And we'll be like, what's this? Huh. When did I get this?
I keep moving my head and I'm looking through 2 sets of stairway rungs. I keep thinking somebody's walking past on the first floor.
Really?
Yeah. But it's just my head moving and making
Where's
runs
that
past.
camera that I... Oh, no, that's not it. That's my glass. Where's my camera?
I don't know.
Oh, upside down. Don't mind me. Watch her. Oh, I have the lens cap on still.
It's just the visual effect of the rungs.
I hear train.
Nothing malicious. Nothing happened to her. Yes, there's going to be natural deaths and tragic accident deaths, but nothing spiteful here, nothing hurtful here. From what we've heard, everything is nice spirits, nothing nasty, nothing mean.
In case you're just joining us, this is the Beattie Mansion, St. Joseph, Missouri. We're on the mid landing between the first and second floor on the new wing. And when I say new wing, I mean built in the 1880s. That's new, baby. New wing.
Look at how nice the stairwell is. I mean, this is good construction. Nowadays, it doesn't last that long.
Nothing. Mom beepers, go off.
There are windows open in the house, so.
Yeah, I love third floor windows. There's several of them open to let airflow because there is no heat or anything
She
else.
keeps saying third floor.
Oh well, I count the basement as the ground floor, and then there's second and third. Old school. Carl's floor. Can't treat Carl and them like they didn't belong. Man that owned this house did actually own slaves back in the day. A few did work here. They were housed in the basement, but at that time, that full basement, which is still not that bad, it's not cramped and dingy necessarily, in a lot of it. Would be a lot better than some of the quarters they would have had. I guess I would think, just based on the tours and the history that you learn about what kind of life they led, unfortunately. I think she said he had 12 or so, but not all of them lived and worked here that he owned necessarily. She mentioned that sometimes they would lend them out or rent them out, basically. And it reminded me of Missouri State Penitentiary because Missouri State Penitentiary was built entirely by prison inmates from other prisons that came there. The first few built the first few cells, and then once they filled up those and they got some more room made, they brought some more people in and built it. And then when they started, they had that place had it did everything. Had I think a shoe factory and a broom factory and a saddle factory and all kinds of stuff. It was huge. Anyways, I digress. They used to rent the inmates out to the local places. So a lot of the buildings in we're at Springfield, Missouri. Anyways, a lot of Jefferson City. I've been to so many places. Jefferson City, Missouri. There's many older buildings there that have inmate laborers that built it. That's a cool place to check out if you get a chance to. We won't name any names, but we were real thorough with the overnight tour, but we took it right after COVID, and they had shoved in about 400 people instead of 50 to 75.
It wasn't 400.
It was a lot of people. There was probably 70 people in our group, and there were 4 groups, so it's probably 300. There were a lot of people milling around. It was right after COVID, and I wasn't too thrilled about it. Anyways, side note: if we ever have the money, we're going back. That's my top on my list whenever we make play money.
We'll rent it directly from Missouri State Penitentiary.
And if there's still one of the prison guards alive, I want them to take us on a tour. I'll pay them to come in and give us a tour.
Like she said earlier, with this place, you can go through lack of a better word, is a ghost hunting tour agency.
Yeah.
Where you go through them, they rent the building.
And you pay like $75.
Whatever price it is, it could be 100, 200, whatever it is.
They run around $75, $80 like online here.
And then they may or may not have equipment for you to use. But if you rent it directly from the website for the Beattie Mansion, then you bring your own gear. You're on your own pretty much.
I think you can bring, what did it say, up to 15 people or something too.
Was there a minimum? Because with the Sally House,
there's no minimum, just the max.
The Sally House, you had to have at least 2 people, but I think you just had to pay for 2
people.
You had to pay.
You had to pay you had to pay the minimum. Basically, this one I think this one just had a maximum for that amount, and I imagine after that they would allow to do it at a fee, But
you run out of room in the bunkhouse, the bunk room.
Yeah, well, there's room. There's room in the other room a little bit. You can set up a couple more air beds. Be walking over each other. And if you give me the temperate time of the year, right now it's not bad with a fan on in that kitchen area. It probably wouldn't be bad because that kitchen doesn't feel too bad. Because it's early in the year, so it's warm during the day, but in the night it's pretty cool. And the building is built to stay kind of cool. How they built them back in the day. Part of the reason I like brick, I guess. I don't know.
Excuse me, I burped. That's a weird noise.
I thought I heard footsteps just a little bit ago.
That wasn't me. I just moved.
No, like before that.
No, I moved around my feet, but not footsteps.
Okay, I didn't say it was you.
Well, I'm trying to figure out any other logical reason it could be a noise that I would have made.
Oh, and they don't have bats anymore. But they do have bloodsuckers on the porch. Special amount of. I was gonna say something else. A special amount of mosquitoes here today. I got eaten up. Didn't put on bug spray to go out for 10 minutes. But I might brave it later and go out and sit on that porch because there's a beautiful view, and this is a gorgeous house. If I could have it, I would, and I'd live in it just the way it is, probably. It's got a bedroom that works and a functioning kitchen and a couple air conditioned rooms. I'll be fine. Leave me alone. Don't come back. I'm with my ghosts. I got friends.
I haven't heard any of the. Well, I might have heard one of the motion sensors go off here a while ago.
I thought I heard one go off when we were doing the spirit box. A beeper, in case you're wondering. Not a sweeper. Not a leaper. A beeper. Okay. Shall we? I guess continue to the full second floor.
I guess we can check out George's bedroom, and I can rearrange the camera. Oh, you've already got one shooting down the hallway here, so I don't really need to rearrange it.
There's one shooting down both hallways.
Yeah, we'll just keep with George if George is happy.
We will go show you where the owners used to reside here. How about
Let's
that?
go see George, and then we can go see owners.
Okay. We'll show you that.
You're making me get up.
I know, but we can't sit here for. Well, we could. We have it all night. We're here to noon. Let's go check out the owner's room. Turn on some lights so I don't kill myself on the stairs and drop you guys. So the second floor, we're in the new wing. So this is not their side. They were not here when this wing existed. This wing was added, and it was added to match the original wing.
I got too much stuff to grab.
I see that. She just keeps shoving things into pockets.
Yes.
She'll never find them.
20 million pockets later.
Also, be prepared to do a lot of walking in this house. It is huge. Now, the stairs aren't bad. They're not real high, but it's just,
George's room.
George's room. George's room, one of the rooms that seems to have a lot of activity, we were told.
You're very talkative.
And like cigarettes.
Oh, George. Yes, motion sensor caught me. Good. I will turn off motion sensor since we're going to be here. Don't trip on it. Yes, I know. I'm making you beep beep.
So here we are. There we go.
George, we're going to turn off the motion sensor. There is a step down.
Yeah, some of these rooms.
George. There we go, George. I did tell George I would remove this in a bit. So.
We don't want to disturb him too much.
Well, George, we're going to try interacting with you. Spirit box, we'll do run pod. Let's do it in the other order. Do spirit box first.
Sleeping, sleeping, weeping. Ooh. You guys see anybody out there? Anybody out there? Okay, I don't think so. We're gonna try to get a hold of George. Ooh. Okay.
With the spirit box, you gotta manipulate the sound deadener and the reverberation, so it's you're always looking for the right combination to get. Is George here with us? Sure. Is the spirit known for George in this room with us? We'd like to speak to you. That's kind of a yes. Somewhat. So, George, I hear that you were a veteran. Thank you for your service. What branch of the armed forces were you in? Was it Army? Navy? Marines? Air Force?
Do you smell the smoke in here?
Yeah, it does almost smell like cigarettes. But they do have some cigarettes right here, but
it shouldn't smell like smoke.
They're not burnt.
I know.
I was already lean on the window. I'm like, no, I don't want to lean on the window.
You want me to move so you can sit down?
Nope.
Oh! I crammed my hand. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go.
Do you like how they've been trying to decorate your room, George? Tries to find stuff that you would like.
Hi, George.
Is there anything else that you were thinking of to get for your room? I see the harmonica that she found. That was yours.
Hey, move your head one more time. Okay, it wasn't you. I don't know what that was. What's that, you, George?
Here, let me. Let's step out really quick.
She's leaving me. George, are you here? Is anybody in here? Anybody?
I thought I heard something like a screen door or something.
Oh.
You remember my name, George? I'm Michelle. This is my friend Becky. You want the camera left? You want the camera left in your room? Say yes or no. If you want the camera removed, say move it. I keep hearing stuff out in the hallway.
No, like someone's walking, making it creak.
Okay, George, we're gonna try something different. Only so much spirit box.
We can pick.
Other thing we're gonna try, George, or whoever else is here, experience with that, George, with all the visitors that you guys get in this place. I don't know how much of it you're going to see. We're going to set it on the floor, George. So with this thing, you can come up to it, make the lights light up more. Go further back from it, it'll stop lighting up. You can even change the temperature too if you wish. So let me set it down.
Make it cold.
And let it get all just the one red.
I want a cold chill.
Okay, George, it's ready if you wish to mess with it. Are you in there, George?
It's not like something's moving downstairs. Hey, buddy?
Let's try what branch you were in. Actually, is this not George? Somebody else here?
George? Stand up if you want us to leave your room.
Back in the day, did you go out onto the balcony here? Hey, George, we can head on out.
She's gotta collect all her stuff.
Yep, I need to throw stuff back
Hey,
on
well,
and all that
I'll walk
good
with you
stuff.
people down here. Let's go. Everybody, room. This has some of the original wood in it that they had sent out, and that unfortunately when they did it, they sent it back without the numbers on it, so they have no idea, none of the markings. They're all missing. So I don't know where all of it goes. It's like a Jenga. You know, it's missing from up there. Yeah. I'll get you guys some light here so you guys can see. Here's another bedroom they've set up. All their stuff. So there's a lot of mirrors in here. So, recording's going right there. Another room. This one. I don't know, lady's supposed to live in here. I will go in here with you guys for a minute. Go ahead and say hi. Cool in here because the window's open. Okay. Here we are. See if she said anything to us. Me too. Okay, so we're gonna sit in this room because this is supposed to be one of the more active rooms. Oh, sit there. Window. It's gonna jump.
It's been doing 3 beeps.
Oh, okay.
For
That's probably from you leaving. Oh.
usually 1 beep for turn on, another beep for calibrating, and now it's just like gonna do another beep. Alright. Could you tell us their name again? Sorry, I didn't keep track of everybody's name. I'm gonna set something on the bed. We're gonna skip the spirit box because that's plain noisy. With this is gonna beep. It's still noisy. But it will light up different colors. It will stay constant red. And if you get closer to it, it'll turn green and other colors.
It's a cricket.
Is anybody here with us in this room? Are you a woman? So reach out and touch the silver stick. Are you a man?
Are you alive? Are you dead? Are you somewhere in between? Oh, nobody likes me today here. Usually somebody likes to play.
Are any of the children around?
You like to play?
Do the children come into this room at all? Or the mother with her children?
Peace. Say hi.
Oh, we can go visit the little girls' room on the way through.
Yep. Okay.
We'll just do one big one. Do anything on YouTube, but YouTube can get whatever we review.
We can just pull this down, put it back up. If we need to. This house is massive, you guys. You just joined us with the Beattie Mansion. In St. Joseph, Missouri. Across the river from Atchison, Kansas, which is where the Sally house is at. We stayed there last night. If you didn't catch it, you can go back and watch some of that. I actually left the 2-hour one up. The only thing we saw was it acted like it rewound itself and played again. Right as we were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
We're around the 20-minute mark, guys. That was weird. Okay.
Well, we won't disturb you too long. I know you don't like change in your room. Light up green if you want me to remove the device I brought in here. Make it flicker and I will take this out. I've got a trail cam.
Hey, use what you got when you got this many rooms. Anybody want to come play? Anybody?
Light it up green if you want me to leave it here.
We were told that none of them are any kind of witches or anything. They were all normal people. Some of them were in the convalescent home. Some of them were from the orphanage.
Oh, yeah, I heard a ding out there.
We're getting dinged.
Doesn't sound like it came from the house.
No. But
don't light it up if you don't care either way if I take it out or leave.
Okay.
We're gonna
That's permission for us to leave it.
Yep. Right, we will move on.
I guess. I don't know what's going on. This wing's not doing very well.
Well,
maybe it's this wing. Maybe the other wing will be better. Let's go to the owner's wing. Let's go to the wing where the owners live.
Find some kids to play with.
And then when we get done in that area, we're gonna take a break because I need one. Maybe a nap. And then get back up and maybe do some more. Check it all out. Kind of thing. I'm pretty much at the point where if the cameras run out in the middle of the night, I don't think I care.
Yeah, mine are all.
Some of them will run all night, some of them won't. We'll have some footage from some of them won't, because I just don't think I feel like messing with it too much. I mean, we're gonna have like 24 cameras to review at like 6+ hours each. We're never gonna get through it all. Never, you guys, never. This has the original old brick in it, exposed. It's kind of cool.
Ooh, I thought that was the trail cam. Actually, I'm just gonna stand.
That's a really old bed.
Ooh, I don't want to block out your. You got window going down. Yeah, you've already got one going down the hallway.
Both ways, basically, and one this way.
Where do you want this?
Oh, here.
Blinded me, babe. Don't look at me.
Well, don't ask me questions. You don't want me to look at you. Sorry, we didn't mean to argue in your house. Oh, chilling picture they have of
Actually, I'm gonna put this.
Mrs. Armstrong.
I'm gonna
Eliza
put this
Jane.
in his bedroom.
Beattie. Mrs. Armstrong, Beattie. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. She's leaving me.
Trevor gonna watch you.
Okay.
Probably going crazy and taking multiple pictures.
A couple of original sinks. I mean, sinks. That's the ceiling, guys. These aren't sinks. Ooh, that cool air feels good.
Oh, different now this way.
Oh, well, I'm standing in front of this window with the cool air coming in. But yeah, these are original to the house.
Woo! After her, we can sit over here and see if Joe.
I want to know if that shut off again.
I keep thinking somebody's standing there, but cabinet.
Nope, that one's running still. Cool. So we're running cameras down the hallways, and this was interesting because it was a frat house at one point, so they put in a drinking fountain, and they made a couple of these rooms into like this big room here, like a meeting room, second floor meeting room. You can see some of the old exposed brick there. Kind of cool. Plumbing aftermath they had to add. It goes with a fire escape. This one was supposed to be a lady of the night, I think they said. At one point. Yes? Where are we going? Kids room. All right. Don't knock over the cameras. They're picky and finicky. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we are in the kids room. I'll let you guys watch from over here. Hopefully you guys can see it okay.
This may be too noisy for the kids. Oh, can I fix your bed, little girl? Can I fix your bed, little girl? I don't know if I did that.
Hi guys. We're in this little girl's room. Supposedly, the story is she was here during an orphanage with her two siblings. Her father was a drunk to some extent. Her mother was gone. Ended up in the orphanage. Father ended up in the Missouri River somehow, deceased. I think it was. What the?
What? I moved this.
Why did that fall down onto me? Did you put the?
What fell?
Hmm.
The ceiling?
Scared the crap out of me.
These chairs
I
are
couldn't
not
see
meant
that.
for big girl butts.
Okay, can they see that? I guess probably. Yeah, but this is a little bed. Okay, we're doing from pot.
We're gonna do running hot. I think the spirit box would probably scare them.
It's a little much for the spirit box right now.
At least in this room. It's kind of a confined room.
My head. I gotta take that off for a minute.
Oh
no! Guess what?
What?
Oh, it's still there. I thought we lost our mic. Sorry about that, guys. I probably just grabbed the mic.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this on. You can get closer to the stick. You can make more lights. Don't know if you guys have been following us. Talking to the spirit. If you agree to say yes, then you can touch it. Otherwise, no. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with us tonight? Sorry about kicking your chair.
No, she's not. Light it up for her. Tell her she's mean. Tell her she's mean. Okay, she's not mean.
Nice.
Anybody here that wants to tell us anything? Should we ask you some questions?
You like playing in this house?
Cutting. It would help if I had the lens cover off from time to time.
Yeah, no problem.
I have no problems, I know. Let's see if I can find anything in here. Is there any spirit in here to catch?
Any kids in here?
I want to giggle for the camera.
Hi, Michelle. This is Becky.
Please say hi. Or bye. It's not very appetizing, you know.
That's dog barking again.
Do you enjoy living here?
timeline very much.
We've been hearing those pops all night.
That sounds like fireworks.
Now it does, yeah. Or not.
A little early for midnight.
Yeah, it's not like fireworks.
We're gonna hope it is.
We're gonna pretend that that's for sure fireworks are here and popping out there and just leave it at that.
We were alive when that one actual shooting happened, didn't we?
We're pulling.
They're on the road.
It sounded like they pulled in. Okay. Sorry, we're supposed to be here by ourselves. We're just being cautious because it is just the two of us and this is a town we're not used to.
Only thing there is your vehicle.
We got told, call the popo if anyone else shows up that's supposed to be here.
We're given permission to call 911. And I will.
I'll be like, listen, we're at the mansion and somebody's here and we didn't invite them. And we paid for the night.
And then we call her. They should about to get here by about the same time as the cops. Any spirits with us? Anybody want to talk to us? Feel free to play with anything in your guys' rooms. We've got cameras. Feel free to talk to them. None of our stuff will hurt you.
We like to play.
If anything, it'll just beep. Otherwise, if you don't like that, then don't go next to those little boxes. You can go to any of the other cameras we got on tripods and talk.
Somebody make a loud bang. Oh, bang. Didn't say honk your horn. I'm talking to you people out there.
You want to go to the hallway and see if we can find Joe?
Sure.
That'll be the last stop, and then we have to take a break. Go find Joe. You kids like Joe? Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Turn this off.
All right, guys, we're going on the rest of our tour. This is a big place, so we're still going on a tour, basically. The Beattie Mansion, St. Joseph, Missouri. This is a kid's room with a crib. Got cameras going all over the place. We have 20 some cameras, and it's not nearly enough for this place. But we covered some of the major areas. So there's the stairs that go down, the main stairs. These are an addition stairs they added after they got rid of the servants' stairs. It's a bathroom, can't use, doesn't work. Storage room. And this, I think it's down this way. We gotta go see Joe. Wrong way? Oh, Joe's over here. My bad.
Let me turn off the.
I got confused.
Actually, I'm gonna turn the motion sensor the other way.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it off first.
Okay, real quick, before she turns it on. This was the sitting room for the owner, Mr. Armstrong Beattie. And then this was his bedroom over here. There was obviously, you could get out to the big, huge porch there. This was his bedroom. That window, when the trees aren't up, but you can kind of see it, but there's a really good view of the river from this room, and that's why he liked it. Obviously. So there. And then across the hall, this was his wife's sitting room. This is her sitting room.
Her bedroom.
Oh, bedroom.
Sitting room.
So there's her bedroom. And then she had her own sitting room over here. she had her own sitting room here at one time. So there you go. Now I'm going to put you down. You're gonna do the REM pod.
Where is the big eye for our light?
Well, that doesn't matter for that.
Okay, we're gonna REM pod going, and we're gonna have the motion sensor just pointing out the fire station box pad, and we're gonna put on the lighter.
We are.
Yeah, I am. I don't care about you.
Or a bag glider.
We're gonna do that in an hour.
Feels pretty sturdy. All right, guys. Got that REM pod started. I think.
And we got motion sensor, which is gonna be probably 2 more times.
And this is gonna be one of our last things of the night for right now.
We're gonna go 1 more time, I bet you. We do it 4 times. Then we go 4 times.
So we're on the we call it the Beattie wing, or the Beattie area is what they call it. Because this is where the owners lived in these 2 rooms each.
And it's the original part of the house.
The original 2nd floor wing. Obviously heavily redone because
It
there's the last one for that. Obviously they added a lot of wiring since the 1800s, different wiring, different lighting. They had to add piping for indoor plumbing and sprinkler systems, and had to add exit signs, and they had at one time they had a fire alarm system, and yeah. And if I'm gonna strongly recommend, it's comfortable in here right now if you're not moving around a lot. Well, we can probably move around a little bit more now, but it's comfortable in here. Go early in the year when it still gets in the 50s and 60s at night, and you can have the windows open on the 3rd floor because otherwise you'll be miserable up here.
Unless
that
you're
note,
like me, then you'll need a sweatshirt.
On that note, though, you get to join us in July when we sweater everything off at the Historical Society Museum in Saline County, because that's the only time it worked out for us. He said he didn't care, but we're gonna be hot, so the 3rd floor will be miserable probably. So join us then when we're waiting. Well, you know, we have Frozen in the middle of July, so that story goes is before we start the REM pod, we'll tell everybody a story, including the spirits that may be, because they don't seem real talkative at the moment. We went to Draper Cabin, Morgan Monroe State Forest in Indiana 2 years ago, 2021, 2022. In the summer of 2022, we decided we wanted to do it in the spring. Well, there was only a couple, 3 weekends left, and the only one worked out for us 4th of July weekend. We went Friday, Saturday, Sunday to Morgan Monroe State Forest. It was 90 plus and high humidity. We thought, we're not going to freeze in this cabin. We're not going to take a bunch of stuff. She brought a sleeping bag because she thought she'd lay on it, on her cot. There was a fireplace. We did buy some firewood, thinking we would want to use it outside to use the fire pit. No, we burned it and more because we were freezing to death at night.
Yep.
And I don't mean just kinda. We were freezing.
Woke up shivering. I actually brought the zip-up fleece hoodie.
Yeah, I had on like 2 layers of clothes and almost had to go get this other blanket out of the car. I kept scooting closer to the fire, and good thing I didn't get too close because I was on a rubber latex.
Don't rent it if you're gonna get squeamish about mice and bugs and snakes
and deer.
They're good snakes. They just regular.
Well, once you throw them out, they don't really come in if you're in there. It's just when it's unoccupied, they come in for the warmth of the fire pit probably, or the fireplace.
The mouse was fun to watch in the video. It was like, we're sleeping.
They do have hooks so you can hang your food and stuff, so the mice can't get to it as easily.
Yeah,
but bend everything up. Make sure you have a cool snaps tight. Don't leave food out. Leave your Ouija board going like we did. That was kind of cool. There's Step Cemetery nearby. That was pretty cool. That's a pretty good video actually if you guys watch it. Don't go there at night because they do pay attention. You will get in trouble for going to that cemetery at night. They do have cameras. We saw them. Because I checked with my IR camera. Anyway, oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Yeah. Whoop, there it is. It's just about midnight.
And then we went from
the clock is striking midnight.
There's a big clock in there. Then we went from whoop, there it is, ice, baby.
Yes.
And it was hair time. Cut the wood.
The cabin is pretty cool.
You will have no cell service. There is a vault toilet across a little bridge.
In other words, porta potty. Not porta potty, but more solid.
Permanent structure. That's what they consider a vault toilet. It's a well kept one though. It was clean. It didn't stink. They do have toilet paper. Nice little thing, so nothing gets in it. But you can always bring your own.
The main part of the cabin was awesome, but then there was also like a
murder shed.
Yeah, it's attached to it. It's like the sloping part of the cabin, and I guess it's meant for like the sleeping area or something. It was very moldy smelling, so we just kept it shut, and we just slept in the main area, which worked out great for us.
Yeah, we needed the fireplace anyways.
Yeah.
Side note, take some netting if you want to open the window so you don't get as many bugs in.
Yes, I brought netting.
Bring a LED USB light. You can put it on a battery pack if you want. You can turn it on and off.
We're gonna have to start shaving wood to get your kindling.
Or go pick it up on the floor like normal people.
All of it was wet though. We had issues.
That was a really weird trip.
We went gold panning.
You can pan for gold. Cost $5 to get a was it free or $5? It's free. It was $5? Yeah. Get a pan for gold for a year.
Yeah.
That's just so they can keep track of if people are actually doing it or not. If you don't have it though, it's like a $500 fine. So go get it for $5. What else? That's a pretty cool trip. You can do it in the winter too. Maybe you'll burn up. I don't know. I just don't think that I don't want a chance to snow not being able to get there. It's only like $30 a night, but I don't want a chance to snow trying to get in and out of there. You really do. You have to open a gate. Well, now they have it's a string gate thing, right? So you have to open that. They give you like the key to the lock, and you gotta lock it back up or people come down there. And we had people walk up. We had people who went down the creek bed, which is fine because that's open to the public. But people drove down there or walked down there from the roadway where they parked because they wanted to see. It's about a half mile down this road, and you lose cell service. Oh yeah. There's no cell service. You're in a blackout zone. So if you don't like being disconnected, and you don't like nature, and you don't like unsure of how you feel for warmth or heat.
If you don't like the lack of electricity,
water,
plumbing,
and no cell service too.
Yeah.
Don't go. Otherwise, it's perfect. Yeah.
Anyway, back to this.
Now that we've told them a story for the spirits, maybe they'll talk to us. Tell us your story.
So Mr. and Mrs. on this wing, so she would have passed away in her room here, unless they put her downstairs.
Yeah, I don't know. They said she convalesced for 2 years before she passed away, but she was pretty much bedridden. So I'm assuming they brought her up here to her own room, that she would have wanted to be in her own room, but I cannot be certain. She could have been placed like in the parlor or something, I suppose, or the library or whatever it may have been to make it easier. But my guess is they brought her up here, and then everything happened up here because there wasn't like a majority of indoor plumbing during that time frame or electricity to worry about. So it wasn't like they had to worry about her being close to an easy use bathroom or anything.
Yeah.
That just wasn't normal anyway. So, yeah, I'm assuming she would have passed in this room over here. It's labeled number 10. Ooh, shivers. Seriously.
Goosebumps on you.
Goosebumps. Everywhere.
Oh, the other.
And she yawned.
We're past my bedtime.
Not quite mine yet, but
Over and over and over.
I'm all screwed up. We're both screwed up on our schedules are all messed up now. But I got the whole week off, so I'm good.
So there is a spirit of a gentleman who was actually a worker here, and recently worker here. In other words, with it being a rental of for ghost hunting, and his name was Joe. And according to the owner, he
Wait, never mind. Sorry, I thought I heard door downstairs. I'm bad. Keep going.
don't know the history of his passing away, but he always joked with Mary, one of the owners, that when he passes away, that he'll be a ghost and he will light this place up. In other words, just mess with all the ghost hunters, do everything, pull their hair, make stuff go off, everything. So we're hoping to make contact with Joe while we're here. And Mary says hi.
Yep. So, to anybody on this end, Joe or anyone else that wants to talk to us, please light up the REM pod. We really don't want to have to use the spirit box again because it just seems to echo in here too much. I don't know why. Doesn't seem like it works real well, guys. Or how about this? If you want the spirit box turned on, light up some lights right now.
It could be the ceiling lights too.
Any light. Flip something on that doesn't on right now. Or turn the one off behind us. I don't know, something. Make the exit lights blink.
Set off the motion sensor, whatever you want to do.
But give me the goosebumps. That's a dog. That's a dog outside. Okay, Joe. Joe.
Can you finish this tune? I'm not going to finish it.
Joe. Oh, I can't even whistle. It feels like music.
Yeah, we're going to have this for 2 hours.
I don't know. This house is huge. We could have been.
I can't tell.
It was a little. It was close to 10:30 when we started. So not quite 2 hours. Hour and a half. Because it was after 10. Remember, I asked you the time, and you said it was 10:15.
Yeah.
That one camera before we walked out of where we were sitting. Oh, maybe he walked in there and did something. How can we tell we have a mess?
Hey, Joe, are you here? My gut's rolling.
Hearing stuff. It sounds like it's in the basement.
We might go in the basement later on. Not right now. We need a break after this.
Yeah, I need a break. I stretch my back.
I know it's a car going down the road, but it sounds like we're talking.
I know. Joe.
My belt
Really
is
fast.
Oh no.
Joe.
My belt is creaking when I do.
Joe.
It's something from the first sitting room.
Keep asking for Joe. Joe. Maybe he's a long ways away. Joe. Joe. Lie on above me.
We heard that you're usually in this area. You can go make the motion sensors go off in the other rooms.
on you?
Oh, yes.
Joe. George? Anybody? Anybody can come talk to us. We don't mind. We like everybody. Anybody? George? Joe? Anybody?
Mabel Den? Weird. I'll have to look at it downstairs. I don't know if that's two, like Mabel and Den, or is it Mabel Den? Or two.
Hello? George? Joe? Joe? Come on, Joe. Mary says you'd say hi.
Why is this train moving? The shadow I see on the floor.
I know. It does it every now and then. And then it stops. I mean, like, just suddenly. Not like a slow stop. It just stops moving. The thing is, you look up and you cannot see it moving.
I don't know if I'm getting tired or what. It almost seems like it stretches down a little bit.
Joe. Go ahead and pull the light string.
Or wiggle it around really good. Or pull up the end and make it turn into a U or a J.
Oh, come back, Joe. Joe. Oh, why is it going left only? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Joe.
Come on, you can move it, Joe.
Ankle. Hi, Joe. You can turn the light on for us. Go ahead, Joe. There's the string. Move all the way left and pass. Pull on it hard. That light comes on. Oh, we're losing our. We're gonna lose our audio. I gotta pull that off there.
Well, I think we're done for the night.
Okay. We're gonna wrap this up. Yeah. After I look over our shoulders.
Joe? How'd you get out of the ceiling, Joe?
Okay.
Alright. Good evening. Good night.
Bye. Oh, we gotta get up.
Turn off the room, Paul. Yeah.
to. So, and now, say bye, guys. Live in the Beattie mansion.